Fly Me to the Moon is the newest film directed by Greg Berlanti, the director of Love, Simon, and it stars Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson. I'm surprised that not that many people, I feel like, have talked about this film because Channing Tatum, Scarlett Johansson, rom-com. Forgot to mention that it's a rom-com. Yeah, this is a 2-hour and 15-minute rom-com. So if you go to see this movie, just buckle up for that because I need to address that. It's too long. You could have cut out bits and pieces and progressed the development of certain moments a little faster and shaved off at least 15 minutes of this film, but I really think that they could have gotten half an hour off of that first hour and 15 minutes. I think that after that hour and 15 minutes, because that's around where I just checked my watch and I was like, oh my god, it's only been an hour 15. Right after that, the film really gets going and you never check the time again because it's like, oh, here we go. This is a really solid film. And it was. I had a great time from then on out. Channing Tatum and Scarlett Johansson, I don't particularly think that they were bad, but their chemistry did not wow me. It's not the type of chemistry that really pulls you away from other flaws in the film. Like I would think of a movie like Anyone But You where I really enjoyed that Glenn Powell-Sydney Sweeney dynamic and that pulled me away from just the not so great aspects of the film because I was just like, well, I like the dynamic of these two actors. You don't really get that here. However, one thing I can really credit this film for is that I never genuinely felt bored. Yes, did I have some issues with the pacing? I did. But this film does a lot to really hold your attention. It has an amazing opening credits type of sequence where it just kind of runs you through history and catches you up with where the story lands. And I just loved that 5-minute sequence. It was so fun and I would watch this film again just to watch that part of the film again. And then it has other moments like that dispersed throughout the film to keep you engaged, and I just found it to be really fun, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that this rom-com that could have totally just been completely stale did try to have some interesting filmmaking bits to really engage the audience more. As a matter of fact, I found those moments to be so effective where if this film had better chemistry and shaved off 15 minutes to half an hour, I think people would be looking back at Fly Me to the Moon as this really good summer rom-com. But instead, people are gonna look back at it and be like, oh, that was okay, or that was pretty good. But I think really good is a big step up. And this film just sadly does not hit that mark. And also in terms of its comedy, it's fine. It's like chuckle comedy. Nothing to me felt laugh out loud worthy, you know, aside from maybe like 1 or 2 moments, but those being just complete outliers. The rest of this film is chuckle worthy or it gets a bit more serious, and that's what I like this film more. I like this film so much more when it takes itself a bit more seriously. I also like this film a lot more when Woody Harrelson or Ray Romano graces us with their presence because, oh my god, they were both so good here. Total standouts, and I wish that they were in this film more. So if you're looking for something to go and see this weekend that isn't long legs because you're not into horror films and just want something fun that can pull you out of life for a couple hours, I recommend this film. Yes, it does have its issues with pacing, but it also has some great moments that will genuinely wow you in the theater, and this film is so deserving of being seen on the big screen because of those cinematic moments. So please go and check this out if you have the time. I'm going to be giving it 3 stars, but I am very optimistic about this film, and I wish more movies like this got made, even if they did end up to just be 3-star type of movies. To me, it's nice and so refreshing to see something like a rom-com be approached from a stylistic angle, a creative vision. But with that all being said, what about all of you? What did you think of Fly Me to the Moon? If you've already seen it, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to start a discussion. With that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.